Hey YouTube, it's a nice sort of country guitar. This is a BC Rich, I think it's called an SOB, which I believe stands for Son of Bitch, Avenge, Son of Bitch or something like that. So I think there's a, no, Beast, Son of a Beast. Yeah, so I think a BC Rich Beast might be slightly bigger than this, which is hard to believe because it's absolutely huge. So this is a slightly smaller bodied, it's still full scale though, with a, I was going to say Widow headstock, but I believe this has another name. I can't remember what it is. Sort of Conan the Barbarian. Good for, I don't know, skewering something. Definitely. Yeah. So it's a kind of, it's an interesting shape. Single pickup, just the volume control. I fitted. I got this with all the bits missing from it, so it's now got a roller bridge, through strung like a Telecaster. Not built the back plate yet. And that quad rail humbucker that I had in an Aria guitar a couple of weeks ago, but it really wasn't, it was too heavy metal. This is the guitar that wants a quad rail. I put a push-pull pot on it which splits it down to just a humbucker. Yeah, and it's got a, I don't know if you can see it, I need to put photos up, sort of red plastic inlays on the fingerboard, which you can't really see. There you go, see them there. Yeah, so this is a bit scuffed. There's a bit of a black paint on it here which I can't get off, but it's a BC Rich. I was going to paint it, but it's going to be covered in blood and entrails from your slain enemies anyway, so who cares. Yeah, so quad rail, I'm using my, I'm not even going to bother doing any sort of clean demo on this because look at it. So I'm using my twin note fuzz pedal, which someone told me it was, I couldn't find any to back this up, but it's the same as a Sabracadabra. It's a clone of a Sabracadabra pedal, which is so it's meant to be quite Sabbathy. So I've got this tuned to E and not drop tuner in like that, which I really, because I can't play any stuff like that, but I think this is the sort of guitar you probably want tuned to C sharp and just, so even that doesn't sound metal enough. So fast, up into the night sky, so bright. I've enough to burn into the atmosphere. Gotta drink it every day and feel. Single coil bell, humbucker. Quad. I just can't play anything heavy enough for this sort of thing. It just sounds like Blink 182 or something when I try and do something heavy. rat pedal on as well. So, wee bit of neck dive in this actually. Now that I noticed, I think what you do is you wedge one of these spikes and just stick it right into your flesh so it stays upright. You may think looking at this that it's really quite uncomfortable to play, and to be honest it is. This bit here, if you're fat like me, it sticks into your tummy, something rotten, and when you're playing it sitting down, this bit here sticks into your leg, so it's really for, you know, proper die-hard metal fans. I don't even know what kind of music uses this sort of thing. It'd be like Wasp or, I don't know, Slayer or something like that maybe. But it's actually quite a decent guitar. I like the sort of cheaper range of BC Rich from this one, I don't know, serial number N01, made in China. 01 be 2001, or 010 maybe it's 2010. But whatever. I think these actually go for quite a lot of money on eBay. If you look them up, there's folks selling them for like I think there's one at like 500 quid, and you're just like, oh, you're not going to get that for it. But I think new they were maybe about 250, something like that. Obviously they didn't come with the red quad pickup. But a fantastic guitar, and I do love single pickup, single volume guitars, and it's like, you know, like I always say, it's great because you can play all these different styles and stuff just by how you hit it, and you end up really working out how to use the volume control properly and stuff. But on a guitar like this, that's not really what you're meant to do. You're meant to just have it up full and just do that. Rich collection, which I've not actually had out, it's still in the attic from when I moved here, which I probably should have put on the wall there. I have a Mockingbird, a Bitch, and a Wave. So this would be one I don't have. The one I really feel I don't have is the Warlock. I've been trying to find a Warlock and I just can't seem to find one that's the one I want. As I said with the cheap BC Rich, was the sort of, I don't know, it's not Bronze series, it doesn't say anything on it. But The cheap ones are good. It's just that maybe the hardware's not that good. But the thing is, if you buy, it used to be called the Bronze Series. I've had a couple of Bronze Series Warlocks, and I had a Mockingbird. But they were good, because I don't mind. Cheap guitars are fine. It's when you go up to the ones that, a couple of years ago, I had a Mockingbird. I think it was called an ST, and it was new in the shop. It was like 900 quid or 800 quid or something like that, and it looked fantastic. Through neck, cherry top, looks like slashes, had all the switches on it and stuff like that, and it just was not a good guitar. It wasn't a better guitar than this. It just looked amazing, and it just... So I'm very much a case of for BC Rich. The cheap ones I love, because, you know, if you're paying a couple hundred quid for it, it's fine. It's when you're paying 500 quid for it and you're getting a guitar that's the same as the couple £100 one, apart from it's got nicer hardware on it. And this has all got new hardware just from China, and you can get decent hardware now for very little money. The thing that was annoying me was I had to buy ferrules for the top there, and then I found out I didn't have actual ferrules for the back either, so I had to buy them. And I haven't built a cavity cover yet. I'm trying to think of something interesting to make it out of. I usually use records, but I just feel that's a bit boring, so I'm trying to find something that I'm going to throw out that I could cut the cavity cover out of. Not that it really has to do anything. I do have some perspex. I'm running a clear cavity cover, might be quite good. Don't know. And you can see the fact that there's nothing in it. Well, it's got a push-pull pot and 4 wires. Yeah. So this, basically, someone's had a go at, I don't know why people do this sort of thing. It's like, if you look in the back, there's like, it looks like somebody's been at it with a soldering iron and decided to burn some sort of satanic message on it, and there's kind of burn marks round about the inside of the horn. I don't know, I guess somebody thought it looked cool. It does have a bit of neck dive. I wonder if I could maybe move the... Maybe if I put the strap button on the back of the neck plate might help it a little bit. So I was going to keep this, but it's just too heavy metal for me. I mean, I love my sound and stuff like that, but... And it plays really well, even though I just feel, purely by looks, it just doesn't. I can't play worthy of what it's meant to do. You know, that was me trying to play a Sabbath song there, which I classed to be Into the Void, which I classed to be about the first ever proper Doug song. Was that 1971 or something like that? It's like, yeah. Just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Just because Robin Hood, and I just can't compete with you, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Just because you can. Yeah, so Dolly Parton on a son, an avenge son of beast, son of bitch, son of beast. Rock and roll. It's just silly. It's there.